South Jamaica, baby, they made me to be the greatest. Serving the deed of my creators, fresh off of my high haters. It's the king again, Magdalene, chauffeured, bragging and boasting.
And in this video, I want to talk about Colin Farrell's remarks on the Batman script. So this site that I use to get all my Batman news is called batmannews.com, and is usually very reliable. So I want to go over this article and see what Colin Farrell's talking about. Colin Farrell calls the Batman script really beautiful and dark. Colin Farrell is out promoting The Gentleman, and that included a stop by Jimmy Kimmel, during which he discussed his role as the Penguin and Matt Reeves' The Batman. Kimmel brought up the fact that the Penguin is usually shorter and heavier, to which Farrell replied, "I'm still in the process of talking to Matt Reeves, who's the director, who wrote the script and wrote a really beautiful dark moving script, really gorgeous." This led Kimmel to ask if Farrell had read the entire script, to which he replied, yeah, with a chain around my arm, a cryogenically frozen script. It's all very hush-hush. He went on to add, but it's really a beautiful script that he wrote. He has a real love for it, man. So we are still in the process of just finishing the design, the aesthetic of the character. Okay. Well, what we know so far, the director of the Batman is Matt Reeves. He worked on the last two Planet of the Apes movies that came out, and he did a great job with the Planet of the Apes movies. So the fact that he's working on a trilogy for Batman, a new Batman trilogy, I have high hopes that he's going to deliver something unique, something solid, something very emotional, dark, and I'm hoping the action that he can provide is on the level of Zack Snyder, because you can say what y'all want about Zack Snyder, that man knows how to direct action scenes. So I'm hoping that the Batman is said to be more of a detective story, because we never really got that version of Batman in the movies. We had a little bit of it. Christian Bale with the bullet, forensic. Ben Affleck, he was on a trail for the White Russian, so that showed a little bit of his detective skills, but it never really dove into Batman's detective side. And it was rumors that Ben Affleck, when he was on board to star in the Batman and direct it, that it would be a detective, a more noir detective story. So I really like that. Matt Reeves worked on the script for about 2 years, so I'm pretty sure they got a solid script. I'm pretty sure Warner Brothers know what they're doing as far as letting Matt Reeves take the time that he needed to perfect the script and write a solid script, and that's what we needed. I love the DCEU. My past videos made it very clear, but at the same time, it was very poorly planned out. They didn't really plan this out. They tried to rush it to catch up with Marvel and the Avengers, and that's where they failed. Because had they took the time to build each of these characters one by one and built up to Batman vs Superman, you telling me that movie wouldn't have made $1 billion? DC would have been good. But they have new leadership at top. They have a new Warner Brothers CEO that took over from the last guy, Kevin something, some Japanese dude. So we have a new guy, and he seems to want to focus more on solo movies instead of team up movies. But I'm hoping eventually that we can get those team up movies again, because DC has very special characters. And together they got very special storylines, and we need to have them interact with each other. We need a Justice League 2, and we need a Man of Steel 2. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but so far, as with every Batman character or every Batman movie, they always gonna green light it and try to get it out fastest, because Batman's the moneymaker for DC. Everybody knows it. I'm a huge Batman fan. That's my favorite character, but I want to see these other characters get love. I want to see Flash get some love. I want to see more Superman. They got even more characters than that. Awesome characters. So this is this is good news. And Colin Farrell's Penguin. I forgot to say that. Colin Farrell is Penguin. He looks nothing like Penguin. And, you know, that's always been an issue for me because I want these actors to look like the characters they're going to portray. But, you know, I mean, he still could be a good Penguin. I like the Penguin they had in the Gotham show, and he wasn't fat like Danny DeVito, and he didn't look like the cartoon or comic book Penguin. But there has been different iterations of Penguin, like the Batman Telltale video game. Basically, is a video game where it's not like classic gameplay. You make choices, and that's how you do the story. Like you get this, the game is basically you got to make choices. You could choose what he says or like what actions he take. So it's like a multiple choice type of video game, and the Penguin in there was skinny. So who knows if that's the direction they're going with this Penguin. But I don't know. I'm just excited. You know, any news that comes out for this movie, I'm very happy to report on because we haven't had any very solid news when it comes to this movie. But I think it comes out next year. So as the months go along, we will be getting more details. And I will be providing those details for you guys. So if you find this video helpful and very informative, hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. What do you think, or what are your expectations for this Batman movie coming out next year?